Hello, Arturo.
Hi,
Hello,
Jana.
Roy. Thank you so much
Hi.
for your time. Muchas gracias por su tiempo, pero
Ah, gracias a ti.
Gracias.
very happy to be talking to you again. I watched the movie again because
Oh, great.
yes, I love so much and the details, but to start, congratulations because this is something like pioneer for Mexico, right? A stop motion, a movie like that. I'm
Mhm.
I'm Brazilian, but I'm proud to be a Latina and be
Yeah.
sharing with you guys this milestone.
Oh,
So
thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
You're so nice.
yeah, yes. How does it feel for you guys after so many years working on that and see the product like on big screen, on it's gonna be on Netflix pretty soon? Is everything that you guys wish for?
Actually, yes. It's a combination of different emotions because we're really excited, but in the other hand, these past years has been really difficult. We have a lot of debts because of making this film. So I think that finally, right now, starting to be like really proud, but just right now because all the past years it has been like a lot of suffering, and maybe sometimes you have to construct like, I don't know, like a barrier of your emotions for not letting in the bad emotions, but also the blocks the good emotions. But finally, I think that we are enjoying our film at last.
Yeah, as you should. You should
Yes.
enjoy. I know that the journey is long, but you guys should enjoy now the kind
Yeah,
of you already delivering to the people.
thank you, Jana.
Amazing. So how was like can you the beginning, like the main inspiration for the story? I know that you guys have a series as well. And can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, there are many sources of inspiration, but one of the most important ones for us was that we felt that if we made this film, it would be a great opportunity to showcase female creative characters for the audiences, especially for young audiences, because there are many films, especially in animation, about heroes, about people with magic or great sports people, but we felt that the world was lacking role models, role models which were really creative. That their power was to use their mind and to use creativity as a solution to their problems. So that was like a great motivation for us. The character of Frankelda comes from the idea of what would happen if Mary Shelley was born in Latin America. And from having fun exploring that idea, she was born. And our idea was that, well, probably Mary Shelley, I know it was very tough for her at England, but I'm pretty sure it would have been a lot tougher in Latin America. So we figured out that maybe she never was able to publish her work, so she would have to come back as a ghost with all that frustration and creativity, and that's how the character was originally born.
She's beautiful. I love her.
Oh, thank
I
you so
think
Thank
much.
you.
yes, I think she's beautiful. What was like, it's not that the movie is dark, but I think it's a little different from other animation or other stop motion that we watch that you have out there. So how did you guys balance not to be so scared to the young kids? You know what I mean? Because for me, I'm okay, but when young kids watch it, how did you balance that?
I think that what we thought is that not all the young kids are going to like it, but we wanted to make a film for the young kids that would be our friends when we were kids, because all of our friends would love this film, because we loved Halloween, we loved Dia de Muertos, we loved playing magic, these cards. We loved drawing monsters, playing with toys, collecting all those creatures that were out there in the 90s. So I think that that was what we were thinking when we were doing this film. And also when there's like a big scare, so then comes like a little joke or a little more relaxed moment. So I think that we were always trying to find that little strange balance on the film.
Yeah, it's beautiful. My son would be your friend
Yeah.
because he's
Awesome.
15 now. But
Oh,
the
cool.
thing is, when he was 2 and 3 years old, he loved Frankie, the Tim Burton
Oh,
movie.
yes.
Yes, and then I was like, he watched like on loop, and I was like, incredible. How come like that? Those type of movies was his favorite. You know what I mean? So he loved it, and I think it's amazing. So working with Guillermo, I love Guillermo. I've been following him forever since Pan's Labyrinth. I interview him I don't know how many times. I have a lot of interactions with him. He's an amazing person, have a wonderful heart, a big heart. And I was like work with him and have him like guiding you guys to in this journey.
It was a complete dream. It was really really wonderful. We love
It
him.
is.
It is, yes, it is because we continue speaking and working with him. He's now helping us with our next one. Uh, so it's a dream that came true, and also he helped us a lot because when we finished the film, as I was telling you, we had a lot of debts and we were really worried. We didn't know we had finished the film, but we had any distribution, so we didn't know what to do with a finished film. And he was like, "Okay, I need to help you." And it was the exact same time when he was finishing Frankenstein. So he called us daily to see how was everything, and he told us, "Now I am more worried about your film than from Frankenstein." So he helped us a lot. He helped us to get distribution in Mexico, and now he helped us to have this contact with Netflix, and he has been the champion of our work on our film. So yeah, we are really grateful with him.
Yeah. Did he give you any advice that gonna stick with you guys for the rest of your career? And it what advice that Guillermo told you, oh my God, I need to stick with that so to keep going. Anything particular?
Yeah, a lot of amazing pieces of advice. Um, what probably has helped us the most is that we've seen him working and working and working with no end on his productions. And when we thought we were finished, he asked us to re-edit, to change the sound mix, to add more scenes, to create more sets, to build more puppets, to ask our team to keep working to perfect the film, because usually we are that kind of persons, but there are always a lot of people who tell you, no, that is enough, just stop already, let your movie be over, you don't need that much detail, you don't need that much characters, uh, this has to be shorter, this has to be simpler. And he was the opposite. So symbolically, he gave us a permission to be even a more exaggerated version of the filmmakers that we already were. So from now on, we will be even more implacable. I don't know how to say it in English, but we will not stop.
No stop. Yeah. Like stop motion,
Yeah,
no stop.
No stop, no stop for it.
exactly.
Exactly. And what was like I know time, you guys have a lot of time working on this. I know a lot of challenges have happened, but what was like the biggest challenge that you have?
I think that money is always the biggest challenge in all production, at least in Latin America.
It causes all the suffering.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
causes all the suffering. Also, distribution was really tough. We thought that making the film was the hardest part, but no, the hardest part started when we finished the film. And this past year has been really difficult. We were really worried because you start showing your film and it's a weird film. It's not the obvious one to pick
Or to categorize.
or to categorize for distributors, even though it had great reviews and we were in these huge festivals. So to be waiting that email that confirms that somebody is going to pick you, or when they tell you no and you feel that you are worse than garbage for doing this film, it was really difficult. But now everything is going excellent, so we're happy. But yes, distribution is also a big part of this.
Yeah, this is something that a director told me. Nobody tells you uh, the worst part is the distribution, because you do everything, well, nobody teach you that on school or
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
right.
I was like, it's incredible. How come you never thought about that? You know what I mean? You think about all the steps that a production has, a pre-production, production, blah, blah, blah. And then when it comes to distribution, everybody kind of stuck there. It's, you
Yeah.
see, even you guys have Guillermo together have this issue. It's amazing. And can you talk a little bit about your next project and anything? I know sometimes you cannot talk about, but anything that you can talk about?
Sure. Well, we have already started. We got some funding from Mexico, so we are creating and building the first puppets, the first sets. It's coming out amazing. It's gonna be so beautiful. It's a medieval adventure in which all the characters are animals and creatures like the ones you would find in the medieval illuminations, like those characters in the margins of those manuscripts that are like kind of crazy cats and crazy bunnies and a monster with 8 heads devouring a saint.
Oh,
So those are the characters that inhabit this world, and it's gonna be a film about philosophy, about accepting death, about accepting the death of loved ones, about understanding what you can do and what you cannot do. So we're really happy working with that. It's a dream project. We are working with some of the crew members that were with us with Frankelda, so the teamwork is beautiful.
amazing. I love that. I love that. And and Frankelda, I love her colors and everything. What was like the main inspiration for that color that she has, and also the prince? He's beautiful. Is a contrast of both of them. How was like the inspiration for that style?
Well, color wise and design wise. Color wise, we wanted to make something very simple to understand. So the three main characters are RGB, red, green, and blue. As obvious as that.
Yeah, and for the designs, we were trying to do some new Mexican icons because we love being Mexicans, but sometimes when we watch cartoons of Mexican people, tend to go a little bit more to the cliches, like big hats and stuff like that. And what we wanted to do is to create something new because our culture is really vast. So we got inspiration a lot on endemic species like these tecolotes, who are the Mexican owls, but also in great painters like Remedios Varo and Leonora Carrington, who made all of her career as painters here in Mexico, and here are great icons. We also were inspired in people that we know, so we wanted that look to be familiar. So it's a mixture of different elements, but what our main objective was to make something new, something that you couldn't say, this reminds me of that other character.
Yeah, they're so beautiful. I love it. I love there's some purple over there. They have that like green. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I watch in a big screen, and then I watch at my house in the TV. I have a big TV, and you can see like still very crispy. It's still very colorful, beautiful, beautiful story, beautiful music. Everything like so it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
And
thank
then
you.
I just found out because that day I told you guys, oh my God, let's give some hope for Brazil. But Brazil has a stop motion movie already from Cesar Cabral.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
great friend of us.
The Bob Gillespie, and then it's beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, how come I can't forget that? But this is my age that sometimes the mind goes away. But
No
it's
worries.
beautiful. It's beautiful. So guys, I want to thank you so much for your time. Muchas gracias. Mucho suceso. And
Obrigado.
I love the work that you guys do and keep bringing amazing stories for us. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Jana. This was a lovely interview.
Yes, thank you.
Ciao,
That's-
ciao. See you on the
Ciao.
next one. Nos vemos
Yes,
pronto.
we will. Thank you.
Great.
Bye. If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.